Igbo bi Igbo. Igbo bi Igbo brikwenio. Ọtụtụ ọma ihe ọma mgbede ọma depending your time zone. Anyị ya dịka echi. Maka na echi adịghị agwa agwụ ka anyị na-agbago bụ na isonyebe. What are you waiting for? Click the like button, subscribe, comment, share. If I na-ekwu na nke ikpeazụ oye eruru gị. If you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, this is Kelenna TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption like your doorstep. If I never make common sense, the reason I'm running my if no, if I carry my if I'm not if he nature. I just want to make common sense as always. Always. All on white can have here. Abụkwa m ebili achi dị na nwoke na adadị ọra mmasị nọ ebili achi o nwere go si wee sị ya ebili achi ịghọtago ebili achi double star ebili achi okenye ka mbụ agadi nwoke okenye ama nnọ n'ụlọ ewu anwụọ n'ọgbọrị ntị ọ dịkwa ancestors anyị they can be proud of me na mma nọ n'ụlọ egwu anwụọ n'ọgbọ mba ihe anyị ji na-ekwu bụ eziokwu nke a ji abụ ọ bụrụ na ọ nwere ancestors ji akwụ n'ụzọ eziokwu but because we are here speaking the truth faja na-aṅụ ọṅụ some of them must have made some mistakes by ịtụ asị ruo ebe fanọ today ekwensu ewere ezigbo mkpali ike wee na-agwafe ịba so fanọ n'ebe a dị uncomfortable falezi anya fụ na anyị nwakwu n'ụzọ eziokwu fa ya na-aṅụli ọṅụ si na anyị bịa na anyị anakpube a na eze ga na-ayọli nkwa erege bidokwube eziokwu. I'm a political analyst and a content creator. You got to go? Yes. Mụnwa bụ onye Igbo and onye Igbo ọbụla bụ Biafran. Ị na-agọta? Mana ọ bụrụ nke IPOB ni debecha ya by the side. Ọkwa from United States of Biafra. Ebe a ka ọ ya bụ ile ekwu now as onye Igbo mekwere mana kwa ifuru nke IPOB debe ya by the side mụ I'm not a member of IPOB. You got to go now? Nke ahụ ifuru Eastern Governor support terrorists. Mba not the Biblia. You got to go mana ile ekwu okwu the United States of Biafra. As onye Igbo whether you like it or not. Igbo ya Biafran. Ijuzie na Igbo ya Biafran, Imran is among those that will leave our land because that is what Republic of Congo told the whites that we are there making money. They told them you are here fighting for your money, but we are fighting for survival. So so no human kind is fight for survival of our land. Because the ife na ba anya karika anda anyị nwaji ekwu ya foreigners ama nkwuru anya ya ka ijikwa agwa gị sị gị that ngine ekokwu okomoko ị na-eko abroad anywhere you are be careful ngine nwanne gị nwoke mee ihe mee ka achọ na isetụrụ ya maka ngine ama efe ma iri ego ya ọkwa na obi be nna ị ka ya anọ ya agbadigwodo ngwo ịghọtago na ọ bụrụ na ị na abroad ihe ọ bụla ị na-eme until ọ bụrụ nke ọjọọ mgbe lọọ obodo kpado gị ijezaba ụgba mana for the fact na ị nọ n'obodo ihe ọ bụla ị na-eme na-eri nri mee ka ya chọọ na ngị na nwanne gị nwoke mekọọ ya n'inyere ya ego ọ bụrụ ya dị ihe ọ bụla ị na-eme abroad including ndị nọ na Homeland maka onwe onye iji eri ifi onye ahụ akwụọ ya nkịtị ka m na-agwa ya o nwetaghị ọja ya isi n'ọnụ and ebe ọ ya aja nọ ya aja isi n'ọnụ bụla your ancestral land and when that happen those that is waiting or those that we are waiting to see something like that to happen before him attached to any of freedom fighter. Oh, look at them. Oh, this is his voice, yo. They are equally, they will be there to attach it to whosoever they deemed fit. Ya wetara anyị ji ekwu eziokwu na-enye gị encourage na-ekwu na ba anyị ya dị mma na-ekwu na ọmaka ya emere Igbo bụ Igbo. O nwere ife nji agbanyere gị Ngozi Orabueze kwuru yesterday or day before yesterday, depend my location and where you are seeing it from. She said something, and I have said it here. Oboni with a value like this channel, you can equally write it that you are getting value. You are getting value because write it. Oboni with a value. The woman said something, and I have said it here, that I have respect, huh, for Madam Madam Azoka. I have said it here that I have respect for Madam Azoka. The reason you want respect never the woman no bana. Other quantos where do you? Yama lakbo. Nakburo no saga, no keri, no nothing. On Nakburo. I love her for that. Even in Bolari Aroro, Mwaka Fukariana. You gotta go? On look at this young one. Kemazin do a love boy abala. Uzubuan yana yala mazepa na rose. Yamacha or nokata one day there anything against Mazepa or broken order from all. Or nokata mail video one day against Mazepa or broken order from you qualike by qua and you do for. Or nokata hijack those things that she superheaded. Like some registrations in here you partake or in here kiabra who do we register or just court gasia to like destroy everything or like hijack it. You gotta go or broken or try amarum. Manihende kubo in based on the head in the media. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze said something yesterday how this Briggy Ogenkere and his group now brag with telling you that Mazepa asked us to fall back to Briggy. Go Briggy. Amarome Hana where. I know Kweba and Hina head ahead. Because I had it from Mazepa and Joko. La Dr. Damezi sure that immediately after the declaration that the cabinet will be dissolved. By so doing, let they move with the United States of Biafra. And that was the essence of the declaration. The declaration happened for us to come into United States of Biafra. The declaration happened for Biafra to be for Biafra to come, for we to begin to operate as United States of Biafra. That was why Mazepa di waiting that Finland Convention of Redeclaration. So if there was no Finland Convention, there would not be redeclaration. If there is no redeclaration, there will not be United States of Biafra today. So today, as I speak with you, here name operatable United States of Biafra. Anybody telling you to go back to Briggy, the person bo this is how it will remain until Mazepa apata. Anya were joya meje katarihu to United States of Biafra, Gabazia Azu to Briggy, where we were coming from, because we were formerly in Briggy. So for us to come into the place of rest, which is the place of United States of Biafra, there must be a process that will trigger us to come to the place of United States of Biafra. And what was that thing that will happen or that will trigger us to arrive in the United States of Biafra? That was the Finland Declaration, the Finland Convention. I am not an IPOB member. I am a political analyst and a content creator. What we are telling you is based on the fact, the truth de la social media. Anyone on a hidden place, count me out. Amame la kata now. Ihe anyị na-ekwu bụ our brain na-arụ ọrụ, anyị na-put one or two together de la media were ya na-arụ ọrụ. Madam Azoka was part and parcel, according to Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, was part and parcel of those that registered Briggy. But what happened? After Kongorenso with Mazepa Onakbu, that was when Ogenkere came in. La Briggy. Oruzio Gatorime renew those that registered Briggy. Fanos around with Mazepa. Remember, Maazị Ekpa in Finland. You got to go now. Some of them were not around. Then what happened? According to Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, which you will hear, Maazị Ekpa now instructed Ogenkere where what to do on how to remove some people's name, those that were not there again. Into aka the brig and the registration si web aka. And that's the same brig being hijacker. One may ask, why had you with Onyana or success as no through Yamaka Jezi man on Grand Dozi? The reason had you about with success one or ganga crackle. The Iya John Wogibu, Ogema Zepa Neba, Ogenkere, on access with men on ground. The answer may be no, because it was prohibited from Mazepa to anybody reaching men on ground. You got to go now. So, leave a family use what as the person that is sending message to men on ground, but they are at their side. Jidezi ebe gosi apata, bo finance minister that refused to account for Egondeba and Tradianaka. Hand channels here together. So from there, how form was here this cabal every hand. Hijack is here the briggy. Hold is here the briggy. So for you to continue to contribute money to briggy, they must tell you that Maze, I want you to fall back to briggy. Instead of going front to United States of Biafra, which was why the Finland Convention was held. Which was why Biafra was declared in Finland. If we must go back to Briggy, why did they went to Finland for Biafra Declaration or Finland Convention? I support to Okreke, I support to Okrafo, I support to the truth. So if you are on the path of truth, but if I to you, I are against you somehow. Let us now listen to Madam You Must Bow.
What we were running is a government. The government of the Biafra Republic government in exile, the government of de facto, and now the government of the United States of Biafra.
The government of the United States of Biafra. Eba akano now. United States of Biafra kano now. Mme which years okay when you got government in Danogo. Ndaga ureru ebe anota. Le ebe anota abo United States of Biafra. Inweta ozi a shi aya. Ozi ọma nke Chineke ka lazy. Anye hate do okele ka anye hate na ọka na afọ. Mana ife anyị na-ekwu bụ eziokwu. Political analyst in my business. We will analyze it. Won kebe eziokwu dị na ya. Iweta ego anya nara gị ego. Mana anyị ekwu eziokwu. Hear her.
What we were running is a government. The government of the Biafra Republic government in exile, the government of de facto, and now the government of the United States of Biafra.
Okay, and now the government of the United States of Biafra. Now, presently. To brig, that is your business. That brig ha hijack. Only that brig ha will control over being hatcher chigazo. Men that is man, La Congo, Republic of Congo, they are fighting for survival. Men that are not men, they are fighting for their money. The freedom fighters in Republic of Congo, they are telling the original owners of the land, they were telling the foreigners fighting for money. You are fighting for your money. We are fighting for survival. So, Tondinka now, they are fighting for money and the position with their group. But Ngozi Orabueze and the United States of Biafra, they are fighting for survival. The difference is clear. Eba nota about United States of Biafra. Negent. I'm going to take it back. Pay very close attention. Before you come here, oh, here say, you are taking side, you. Come and hear from the horse's mouth. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just explaining. Because some of you, we are not going to stop. Here are my business. We can't stop. Ezioku are my business. We cannot stop. Let's continue. In what the Ozichi aya. Because the uneducated, like this very struggle, or Alabama, the uneducated outnumber those that are educated. Uneducated, they are equally traveling into my AGM school. You have to make common sense. Man, I ain't go abroad. Ndị anyị feel education bụ mgbe eji na-asụ oyibo na-ede English onye isi oji ọmara ihe ma jeela China jeela ụmụ small countries Asia, their doctors cannot speak English but they are one of the best in the world. Your ministers l'obodo bongo is going to those countries that is not speaking English. They are going there for medical checkups. Ka ị matali English bụ a business language. I'm not an Englishman. Mụ abụ onye Igbo kajara akaja. Ọkwa ihe a na-ekwuli English nke a gbasara ha mgbe ya ama na mụnwa na-asụkwa oyibo mgbe ya nchọkwa ịzụkwa afịa mgbe ya amakwala Chinese na-asụ oyibo mgbe iru ebe a eji ịzụ ahịa wite ego gị faji ejide English gbujisiere gị ya ntụ ekweghị nghọta napụta gị the money tii gị na plan gbagala ruo ụlọ lee na-asụ English dani iwu n'obodo chinko ma ọ bụ lee small country lechia enwute gị akụgbu akwụkwọ ga-adọ gị na plan bula gị jefu mama and papa go home see mama and see papa ọ kwụchala ya bụ the only English I asụrụ go home mama miss you papa miss you or if onye oji ọ na-ada oh no mama no papa mama die papa die onye nne ala nne ya dị ndụ ọ na-ebe akwa na-agba onye ọcha echi ya tiri eti la nne ala nne ya nwụọna mana nne ala nne ya dị ndụ ọ na-ebe akwa la nne ya nwụọla ya bụ ọfan onye ọcha na-adị ya you have brother oh you mama die already papa die already ọ sị ya yes ofilu ka ọ meri ebere ọ kpochie obi si ya have brother have sister ha go home ha see brother see sister ọ dọgbu gị n'ọdụ ụgbọ dala emu ị ya nọ n'elu emu isepụta isi ịfụ zinc mara nchara zinc nọgoro 180 years 60 years old zincs leelu ka ị ga-anọ bebere onwe gị akwa mara na tinka etinyere gị ya nwetara anyị ji fight for survival ị na-adala monitor Mohammed n'elu ka ị ga-anọ bebere onwe gị akwa mara na tinka etinyere gị imegideziela ndị ya gbawọ naanị ọ mụrụ ụdị hit dị n'obodo bongo emepeghala dọ iji emepe travel ịbịa ebe echi ozi ka ị nwee ike ịdị na-enwe orientation ife anyị na-atụ gị bụ anyị nọ na street anyị kwụ n'ọkụ anyị na-agbaghị ntụ osi adị ịdara na iji anọ n'elu mara na ị na-ada n'ọkụ mmụọ ada agba ya drọ ifu old zinc fụ na ajọ mmụọ ji isi anya ọkụ obi n'obodo inepụ anya odoge anya n'obodo a tiri tie gwerigweri obodo tiri tie kọsọ mgbe imegidezila ndizie ụgbọ ewere hugharịa ewere kwara ihe eji aritu were kwa ozugbo ele emepepe ụzọ brizi hit obodo bongo kuo gị ị ya na ebe a bebere onwe akwa ị nwere ike ọbụla ala afụ ụdọ sọnwe ya airport ụfọdụ ndị be anyị jere akwụ ụdọ airport kwụ ụdọ kwugbuo onwe ha nwụrụ onwe ha nwụnyụpụ anya gịnị ka ala obodo nke anyị ji eme mgbe ị ga-amazi na ị batara la another hell bụ mgbe ị fụzie efesisi ndị immigration nọ airport mgbe aka ị ga-amada there is trouble in paradise ifu their face ị mara na lee ekwensu nọ n'ụwa ekwensu ji isi anya ọkụ nọ n'ụwa ị mara that they are not normal. They are wild lions, wild animals. My friend, where are you coming from? You know the voice. Ujinke haboni chicken chini. By ile go di here. Mgbe first chazie nda uresizie ebe a gbadatazie ebe a na asta. Eja no hit imegodi gị na tunnel. I urepụtazie na ebe ndị imigano. Ure for some counter dobere ebe a counter lugard ha yuzuru mgbe ahụ counter lugard ha counter lugard ha ji wee fepụ obodo bongo counter some of them be here can up to today mgbe ifuzie those counters ifuzie gangsters surrender the counters ure na oga final something are you a deportee come here Ela agwa na Nigeria. So my friend, will you stop here? Ebu from there, bugogi, detain one side, mobile labata under deportation. No. Ebu one side from there, ebu from there, Amagozi aka, eh? Obole rungogu from there, Bruziegi bulagi krikri. He was there, Ishi, and I no go street from there, follow for J krikri. Yamana one nakwako from krikri, when he can just yoku. Oyarachanga oni chosri lawyer awreba lo godi rejoboku yana baganya counter lugard ha use lugard la frorasho counter ha butre mba academy operate airport AC adia some fans the airport adia no mba ka ijama na ibatago na hell then at the surface of the earth ya wetro ogunworo nwa ji we fight for survival between life and death. Obro, for man that is fighting for their stomach, fighting for their money. No, it is man that is fighting for their life. Imambeluga de happen over there. Can't have the Besrimba can use you and over the go today. Or go between life and death. It is fight for survival. Or the fight for fighting for money. It is fight for life. Listen to her.
What we were running is a government. The government of the Biafra Republic government in exile.
Government of Biafra Republic government in exile. And stages of government are on the group. Before Hagbagi fall back, hear her.
What we were running is a government. The government of the Biafra Republic government in exile, the government of de facto, and now the government of the United States of Biafra. There was no time the Prime Minister knew that at any particular point in time, some people, some unscrupulous elements will come up with using the registration of Brigi to destroy the restoration of the United States of...
He never knew this would be surprising to him because Madam Azoka has only registered some of these things. And that Hanoro, ha pola allow others to continue. But Ndinka, actually halon, fair ready to log everybody out, telling you how they spoke with Mazeba 30 minutes on the phone, whereas it is lies. The woman they brought confirmed it that Mazi Eba was only allowed to speak with two people. One, his attorney. Two, his family. He was not allowed to make international call. Talk more of WhatsApp. Let's continue.
Biafra. The Prime Minister never bargained for that, never approved that, never even thought about that. That was why around maybe February of 2023, the Prime Minister...
This is where how Ogen Unkere came in. I'm going to take it back a little. You got how Ogen Kere came in. How he have access to this brig he is telling you to return. Listen.
To destroy the restoration of the United States of Biafra. The Prime Minister never bargained for that, never approved that, never even thought about that. That was why around maybe February of 2023, the Prime Minister wanted some of the people that originally registered Brigi that have been fired, that he has suspended from the struggle. The Prime Minister kind of wanted to update the registration of the Biafra Republic government.
He wanted to update. Listen.
In exile. And what he did was to tell Ogen Kerry to update that information to remove some of the names that were...
He is not the original or the originator. Also, Nande Bidolia. Now, this is how he came in. This hijack, if for hijack, it's into a hijack, we are or they are full brigade to hijack. To some of you now, the people, the brains behind this brigade, and all this government, this Madam Mosba mentioned. Open and aka had an register hijack it. Okay, since you don't want me again, I take the brigade I register. I take the Biafra de facto government in Homeland. I take the Biafra Republic government in exile that I registered. I take them and move. Okay, they will not see the brigade to go back to. Listen.
Originally in that paper, in that registration paper. And I believe that was why that March registration, something like that, which happened, probably the instruction the PM gave, somebody maybe took it to another level. I don't know. But this history is a fact. At no point in time does our PM ever...
They took it to another level. That is why they hijacked it and they logged some of you out. They took it to another level. That is why they can tell you to return to Brig instead of going forward to Biafra Republic government in going to United States of Biafra. Instead of going forward to United States of Biafra, they want you to return to Brig. That is to say that the Finland Convention and the Declaration is useless. If you go back, the Finland Convention and the Declaration is useless. Remember, they were not happy that Biafra was redeclared La 29 instead of December 2nd. They wasn't happy. You want maybe first to ask what changed. When any hidden agenda to interrupt, to disrupt that December 2nd. Why we are there upset? Hijacking that day. Let's continue to listen.
I think that we will have the United States of Biafra Republic government in exile, de facto government, that people will hijack in the process, change our email passwords, hijack the government website, the Brigade website, hijack the de facto, the IPOB website.
Hijack. Kwela no hijack. Kwela no hijack. Who hijacked it? One nine yoga carry la ndotu.
The Prime Minister never ever thought that something like this could happen. The Prime Minister never ever thought that the lobbyists that he has hired to protect the independence of the United States of Biafra will...
The reason why you hire this lobbyists. After the redeclaration, can this lobbyist stand there like that Finland Declaration, then begin to work towards recognition based on that declaration? Then what happened? They hijacked the Brig, hijacked the lobbyist. You got to go now. The lobbyist is now telling you that he is with Ogenkere. But Ogenkere is not with the United States of Biafra that was redeclared in Finland. Ogenkere is in Brig. those people, they are telling you they are with the Ogenkere. Continue to listen.
At any particular point in time, start telling the Prime Minister that what he registered is Brig. No more the United States of Biafra. The Prime Minister hired the lobbyists to ensure that the United States of Biafra gets the recognition it needs all over the world by different countries. That was the original...
Which the lobbyist had the MSC because he have returned to Brig. Then that is what Madam Ngozi Orabueze is doing. Recognition, sending to Canada, sending to Norway, sending to, I think, Germany, send to Finland. She is doing the recognition. This was why Mazeba instructed her to protect the mandate. What is the mandate? United States of Biafra. Why her? Why not Ogenkere? Why would you ever to protect the mandate? Let's continue to listen.
No intention. But when some people believe that things are not going on their own way, they decided to work with this lobbyist who now started presenting Brigade registration instead of the whole country recognition, which the Prime Minister have mandated them to do. That is the fact of the matter. Because at no point when the Prime Minister was around that we even talk about the registration of Briggy or registration of anything. It's just like bringing up the registration of New Dimension Mandate, registration of all this. There are so many things the Prime Minister approved. That bringing the Prime...
So many things Mazep approved. But this very one, people that approved it is no longer working with Mazeba. The one that maybe renew it or updated it, now hijack it.
The Minister approved everything. It is not as if these individuals have authority on their own to go and register those things. We, Biafrans, approved those things through our Prime Minister, so that when these things are registered, that will help us in the process of our final declaration, and recognition all over the world. That was exactly what happened. But along the line, some mischievous individuals think that because the Prime Minister is not available, they can now hijack the registration of anything to their name. And that is why they started flying it out there. It's just a pity. It's just so sad that people that the Prime Minister trusted to do certain things for him, trusted to do certain things for the registration, for the recognition, for the realization of the independent state of Biafra, now turn that into the...
Nigeria agent. Destroy Mazepa's legacy. I get value. Type you are getting value. At least, God bless me. I know. And I appreciate some of you that is praying for me. Men and women of good will that is praying for me. They are far, far more outnumbered those that is telling me, oh, look, you are pouring spit everywhere. You are good for nothing. You are not educated. You should go back to school. With the brain only, then let's continue.
Their own private business, private property. Even the shame to talk about things like that to Biafrans is incomprehensible. Nobody.
They want us to go back to brigade they hijacked. They want us to go back to the brigade they have locked everybody out. People that could not account for Egori Hanaka, they want us to go back. Where will, when somebody account, if you continue working with that person, you are going back. Because somebody can account, so day by day, the money will be going down, and you are equally going down. But those that account for Egori Hanaka, on to a investment, how to invest the money, how to use the money, if I have been had in nature. When I encourage my account, every day on Amazon, you are going down with the person. Let's continue.
Can ever thought that individuals will go so far to ascribe something like Briggy, that it belongs to them. And that is exactly what this individual did, and convinced the lobbyists that it...
Someone asked her a question, and she is explaining. Don't talk anything, no. Don't say anything. Don't worry. Don't say anything. Keep it like that. I'll make her explain now. If you go in line, I take side. Chileke would have bought oh look. I'll make her explain now. If you go in line, I take side. Oh look.
Prime Minister hired to go along the same line with them. It's just unfortunate. So, to your question, miracle, something like that will never happen.
To your question, miracle.
And that is why the Prime Minister have mandated myself to be in charge of this nation.
Yes, be in charge. We have had it. He told you to protect the mandate. And the United States of Biafra is the mandate. And you are protecting it. And you are working. And I confirm and receive kudos to you. And the other well-meaning Biafrans that is making things to happen.
Until he joins us. There's a reason for that. There are so many things, so many registrations that were done, even so many signatories that were appended to paper. We've never had even one of them to come out to claim that they own that department or they own that organization, except this individual, Oge Kere, with the brigade that he registered. And this Elias, the lobbyists, have come out to work with him, saying that according to him, according to the registration of brigade, that it is him.
I just took it back. Lexington. Just Lexington.
Or they own that organization, except this individual, Oge Kere, with the brigade that he registered. And this Elias,
the brigade that he registered, he did not even register it because Obodiyabo news. You gotta go. Obodiyabo the brain behind it. You gotta now maybe Yamagra for renewal because Madam Azoka and the other well-meaning Biafrans have been there. Let's continue to listen.
Lobbies have come out to work with him, saying that according to him, according to the registration of brigade, that it is him, it is Oge Kere. But it was not, I'm telling Elias, Oge Kere was never the original person that registered brigade in America.
Exactly.
So I need to tell the lobbies to go and search for the original registration of brigade. It was not Oge Kere. That means you don't even know what you're doing. You do not even have a...
They convinced him. They lied to him. Let's continue. But now, they call chop tabago. Now, but you also. And the buying with Teggy. I say you to us when you quit it.
That is why some of us laugh. When you do some of these things, you say some of the things you said. Because we are not running an organization, we are running a country.
Exactly.
So I'm telling the lobbies to also go online and search those that registered brigade.
Good advice. Go online, search for those that registered brigade. From the onset, before Ogenkere, go online and search for them. You will find them. From there, you will begin to put the dots together. Let's continue.
Before you see Ogenkere's name there, you're going to see Madam Asoka Wankwo. You're going to see people like Arewa. You're going to see many other people. It is online. It's on public domain. So when you're making that mistake, fronting Ogenkere as the person that registered brigade or whoever, you're making a grave mistake.
I believe what you see, ka Elias and one no what. You got to go. And here in a hand, we have us. Go over and wire. Over the wire. When it is shoe ya, or doors to wire, or where they are water, can I buy? I just took it back.
You say some of the things you said. Because we are not running an organization, we are running a country. So I'm telling the lobbies to also go online and search those that registered brigade. Before you see Ogenkere's name there, you're going to see Madam Asoka Wankwo. You're going to see people like Arewa. You're going to see many other people. It is online. It's on public domain. So when you're making that mistake, fronting Ogenkere as the person that registered brigade or whoever, you're making a grave mistake. But that is not where the United States of Biafra is going. We have passed that level.
Exactly.
And those that want to remain there, they can go ahead and remain there. We're moving forward with the United States of Biafra.
We are moving forward. We, the United States of Biafra, according to her. So if you get this program, make sure you share it. She advised him to go online, Google about brigade. For Fande register ya. Ma ọ bụrụ na ha ewepụrụ ọdị afa oge nkere gara for renewal. Anyị ka na-eche ka unu pụta debunk ya. Before you pụta sị na anyị na-take side, come and debunk it no mene. Bring your own evidence. Before you say, oh, we are saying something that cannot be substantiated. Quando is así no Igbo? Ya fuche ebe si a substantiate ya. La chọkwa ka ije weta ọzọ. Igbo anọ. Ifu ebe si ewepụta ya. Ebe a ka ọ dị. So onwe nke ọbụla idebere so nwe ije wepụta ya. Ihe ọbụla igwe ewepụta ya nke ifuru anyị na a substantiate na ma ọ lara ndị siri Igbo. ebe a ka anyị lelegara anya. So until you come with your own evidence, ka Chineke mezie okwu a ka ịghọta ebe a nọ na ebe a na-aga. In short, ka ị mara ebe esi wee gaba wee ruo ebe a nọ taa na ebe a na-aga. Maka na ebe a nọ taa bụ United States of Biafra. You are free to remain in Brigi until thy kingdom come. That is your business. Na Eze Chi Okike Abịama ise.